Hi there, guys. So I wanted to come do this video today, a real short video. Um, just something that's kind of been on my mind. I've been listening, reading, and everything about people who just literally can't make it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of millennials and so forth are complaining that, they don't have the lifestyle that their parents even had, they aren't able to buy homes and so forth. Um, and even people making upwards of 100K are like literally saying it's no money. They're literally saying they can't make it. So I think in some ways, it has to do with where you are, where you live, what area of the country you live. I know that makes a big difference. I also think how you were raised has a really big difference, has a really big impact on that as well. Those who are kind of used to that lifestyle or to a maybe upper middle class type lifestyle, too high, you're to a higher income class. I think it really makes a difference because when you don't come from either, when you come from, I'm just going to say a poor background, your mentality is a lot different. Your want to save, your need to save, your kind of scarcity mindset in a way makes a huge difference. And that's not to say either, though, that because you're poor or you grow up poor, you're going to know how to handle money. Not the case at all, because, a lot of people, they try to ball out of control. They have no money, but they still try to ball out of control. So that's not what I'm saying either. But what I'm saying is that, I think it kind of, if you're not raised with money, I think it kind of gives you a bit of ideology that, not to spend so much on certain things. Some people are more concerned about, having the bills paid and making sure they do this and do those things that are necessary besides going to buy a new purse or going to buy some new shoes or something like that. So I think that's it. I think it has to do with the part of the country you're in, because of course, things are higher in places. I think also, it has a lot to do even with social media. On social media, everybody looks rich. On social media, everybody seems to have everything. They seem to be doing good. Everybody makes six figures, and so it gives a different type of persona. And so it would also possibly make people kind of what they used to say, running after the Joneses, or, keeping up with the Joneses and so forth. So I think it kind of gives some people that type of mindset as well. And, they will be have a tendency more so to spend frivolously a little bit, maybe buy things that they don't need necessarily, more things that they want and not things that they need. And so I think my opinion is that I think sometimes people just kind of don't know how to, quote unquote, live within their means. You know what I'm saying? I think it's okay, of course, sometimes to splurge. I think it's okay sometimes to get those things you want, get those things that, you've been wanting to have for a long, long time, but not necessarily at the expense of your rent, something for the kids, food, medicine, those things that are vital, that you need. So I think sometimes we kind of get that mixed up. We get things that we need mixed up with things that we want. I certainly could live off of 100K. I could live off less than that. But it's also, I think, because of how I grew up and where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? We did have to scrimp and save. My mom was a single mom. And so, we weren't always able to have those things that we want. Sometimes we didn't have anything, or barely anything. I'm not going to say we necessarily went without, because we didn't. But yeah, I think it really has to do with, people. And I think another thing is people, even if they make a lot of money, a lot of times they'll still live above their means because of the fact that they're not really budgeting and looking at it the correct way. They're just looking at the money, and they're not looking at the fact that, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. And then you think about things that just come up, things that pop up. And it just seems like the more you have, the more people want. This expense happens, this tax, you got to pay this tax and this fee and that. And I think a lot of times it is like those little bitty things that just keep like causing you to have to pay more with fees and different types of, a tax for this and a tax for that and so forth. So and those little bitty things are the things a lot of times that can chip away, because you're not really thinking about that and really putting that into consideration. So, but anyway, I just wanted to say that I don't see anything wrong with, even if you have a bunch of money, still don't see anything wrong with you still living within your means, you know what I'm saying? And buying things that you want, but not going broke. You know what I'm saying? I really think that's a big part of just people not budgeting correctly, and people not understanding how to live modest in a lot of ways. So anyway, you guys, I just wanted to share that. Let me know what you think. Let me know your opinion. What do you think about it? I think it's a good discussion. Would love to hear your thoughts. You guys, thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit all notifications so that you'll know when I upload new videos. You guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and into the next video. See you next time.